How many of you have children that are struggling with social settings, maybe are awkward at family events, or struggle with nonverbal cues? If you answered yes to any of these questions, I bet you're wondering what causes this behavior. Well, it's technology. Technology is negatively impacting our children. From my example of being around parents and children, I have seen it affect children and the way it impacts their behavior. In this speech, I will explain to you how technology is negatively impacting your children, ways to prevent this, and the benefits of that prevention. Socialization has changed over generations. Children aren't developing social skills like they used to, and this is due to technology. Video games is a type of technology that is creating depression, anxiety, stress, and even anger. That anger can actually lead to violent acts of behavior. Video games can actually change the brain over time. Video games can actually take children from family interactions due to them being secluded into their bedroom. According to Annie Jones on the website Science Direct, written on May 4th of 2005, in the article Learning Technology, she states that this isolation may cause the child to feel distant, and this will not allow the child to open up to you in a time of need. According to Danny Chris on the website Taylor and Francis, written on May 18th of 2018, she states, interaction face-to-face is becoming less and less due to texting and cell phone interaction. According to Chris Rowan on the website HuffPost, written on May 29th, 2013, he states, cell phones and email are taking comfortability away from conversation, allowing kids to develop social anxiety. Imagine socialization without any nonverbal cues. The sender and the receiver would misunderstand the message. According to Sadie Tromit on the website Kitchen Enter Gathering Life on September 7th of 2017, she states, due to children socializing on their phone and via email, nonverbal cues are being lost and children aren't able to pick up on human gestures. Now that we have talked about the problems of technology, let's discuss the solutions. There are many different ways to prevent technology from affecting your children. Things like making your child go outside and play and interact with other children, having them go to summer camps, or even participating in sports. These activities will help children develop social skills and become more comfortable in conversating in society. Children who play violent games are more likely to become a bully. Why are parents allowing this to happen? All you have to do is minimize the time that the child spends on the video games daily and make sure those games that they are playing are non-violent. Children who play less violent games are less likely to become violent. According to Alex Hwanes on website Spoon University, on September 7th of 2007, in the article, Turn Off Your Cell Phones is the Best Way You Can Eat at Dinner, he states, at the dinner table, instead of children interacting with family members, they text on their phones and play. Why is this happening? Please put a stop to this. It's a simple rule. No cell phones at the dinner table. Texting takes away from the face-to-face interaction. Children aren't able to learn nonverbal cues. For example, putting on your jacket or picking up your purse as you're leaving a conversation. Please put a stop to this also by disciplining your child face-to-face and simply making an effort to conversate with your child face-to-face. If you have a conversation that needs to be talked about, wait until they get home. Don't call them when they're out running their errands. Lastly, I will talk about the benefits of the plans that we have discussed. The benefits are to eliminate your children's time spent on technology. For example, social interaction helps cope with stress, depression, and anxiety. Staying away from acts of violence on games allow your children to become at peace with themselves and more peaceful with others. 3 more benefits would be the benefit of having the strengthened emotional bond with your child, which in return your child feels safe and secure. He or she will feel closer to you, allowing them to open up more to you. And also, child's developing nonverbal cues will allow the child to be more comfortable with interacting in society without any anxiety. In this speech, I explained how technology is impacting children negatively, ways to prevent that from happening, and the provided benefits of applying those preventions. Most parents don't even recognize that technology is affecting their children. It is time to do something about it. Children should play outside. Children should be allowed 2 hours per day on video games, no violence. And children should eat at the dinner table with their cell phones turned off. Lastly, children should conversate face-to-face as much as possible and not over electronic device. Next time your child is obsessively using technology and it is interfering with reality, I hope the information that I gave you today helps you make a better choice for your child's future.